Show. Two idiots on tangents. Live.
Oh, I like this.
Wednesdays
It's a
at
cross.
YouTube.com.
doing this
Kung
kind
Fu.
of
The Dad and
Yeah,
Tim Show.
getting Kung Fu-y. Getting a little karate Cobra Kai.
Yeah. Oh, that was so good.
It so was. Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Dad Blue.
Tangent immediately.
I know. I knew that. I knew that would spark it.
Cobra Kai. I
Dude.
literally binged it in one night. Fantastic.
So
They keep bringing back characters from the past and the other movies.
Yep.
And it's just, and it works.
And it works. No, that's the biggest thing. That it works and it doesn't feel forced into it, you know? Oh.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Stephanie Kramer, The Jaquita, James Wilkerson, Mickey Stein, Teenage Summers, Pizza Glenn,
Pizza
Lou,
Glenn.
sorry, his icon. Sally Turner,
I like that.
Christopher Jameson, if I didn't say that one already. Thank y'all for stopping in. We are immediately tangenting to Cobra Kai.
Yes.
Dude, do you think before it jumps the shark and it goes crazy, will they ever bring in the new Karate Kid, which was the girl? I think it was Hillary.
Yeah.
Hillary Swank? Didn't she play? Somebody tell me. I forget the name of the girl.
Was it Hillary
who
Swank?
played? I thought it was. Who played when they did it, but it still had Miyagi in it. So technically, it would be
it's
Cobra Kai canon,
right?
If you go MCU style.
Yeah. Well, which you kind of have to these days, you know. That's a good question, though. I mean, I don't
think they'll ever bring her in.
I do.
Yeah, it was Hillary Swank. Okay.
Was it Hillary? Really?
Yep, Hillary Swank. I was right.
Look at that. You're good, man. I can't remember names that well.
It was called The Next Karate Kid.
Yep. I can see that happening. I think
that would be the last season. Somehow, like that would have to be the wrap up.
Yeah. And also if she wants to be part of it.
Yeah, she's a pretty big name.
You know what I mean? She might go, But then again, it's super popular. And if you guys haven't seen Cobra Kai, seriously.
Yeah. FYI, my service was dirty, so I'm using the wife's Hello Kitty tonight.
I like it.
Hey,
You're embracing.
I'm secure
Hello
in my
Kitty.
masculinity. I got no problem.
Absolutely.
With this.
No, absolutely not, man. Hello Kitty's awesome.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Yeah, how y'all doing? How's everybody's we're in the mid part of your week.
I know. We're in the mid part of September. How the heck did that happen?
That blew my mind. That actually blew my mind yesterday, where I was like, wait, what's the date? I'm like, are you kidding me, dude?
Yeah.
Already halfway through September.
Nuts.
It is nuts.
We got Techtober going on, or they started it early. Techtober is usually the month of October. All the tech companies and camera companies, they all release new stuff. Well, they started early because the iPhone 14 always comes out in September anyway. That's out. They just released the new Hero 11. Just got released. A GoPro Hero 11.
Yeah.
The new DJI Osmo Action 3 just got released on the same day. They released them 1 hour apart. No rivalry there.
No, none whatsoever. Well, it just sounds like they want everybody to
yes.
Christmas time.
I don't even have it in the news, but the wife told me about it today, Sally Turner. The Donald Zipper is apparently going to be kind of available everywhere.
It better be.
It's going to be at Epcot. It's going to be at studios. It's going to be kind of like everywhere sometime in October. We don't know yet.
But when it gets dropped, everybody's going to get them.
Yeah, because I 100% need one of those.
I do too. Have to have it. That's a have to have. And then I'm done. I'm done.
I'm going to put it on a shelf.
Things.
Yeah, I'm going to put it on a shelf, and I'm going to tell anyone who comes to my house.
Whoa, no touchy. No touchy.
None. No touchy.
None. Nobody's allowed to touch that.
You can't put candy corn in there either.
That's mine. Yeah, originally it was just supposed to be Mickey's Not So Scary. But then the news came out that it's going to be kind of sporadically everywhere.
Do you know what happened? Probably
they got a bunch of them.
They thought maybe they were only going to get a small shipment. And they were like, we need to make this exclusive. And then all of a sudden they were like, oh, wait, Tom hit 100 pallets instead of
Somebody
10.
hit an extra 0.
So let's just spread them out.
Yes, the candy corn Donald sipper, Stephanie Kramer.
So awesome.
It's
so
candy
awesome.
corn. It's Donald. It's Halloween.
Come on now. Come on now. How do
What
you go wrong
else
with that?
do you need in your life?
Right? Right? My goodness.
All right,
Shirley
we are
Brewer,
gonna-
Alan Buck, welcome in. Arvid Aaron, and all things Rianne, welcome in,
Yes,
guys.
hello. We have so much to get to. We are going to have to jump right into this.
It's time
do
for
it.
Disney, Universal, theme parks, that kind of
I
stuff.
didn't even ask Drew this time because I knew what
Oh, you
time it
didn't
was.
Focused on that.
You knew what time it was. You didn't need me to tell you.
The reason we are so jam-packed is because last weekend was D23. And there was so much news from D23. Hello, Kevin Fisher. It is going to be a little while. And there are some things we need to discuss. I mean, honestly, it's the only way to say it.
Yeah, no, there's some things we need to rejoice in, and then there's things that we need to really discuss.
And we need to be like, huh?
What? Why?
Speaking of rejoicing for some people,
Yep.
they announced that Happily Ever After ish is coming back. Now, they snuck something in on the end, and everybody I saw who, reported this and talked about it, they left one part out. So they announced that starting in 2023, Happily Ever After will be coming back. Now, the 50th is supposed to run through March 31st. So they didn't give a date when it's coming back. So I don't know if they're going to say that Enchantment was a 50th celebration, which it was not. Like, it didn't mention the 50th. There was no 50th theming to it other than it's projected on a castle with a 50. So either the backlash for Enchantment was so strong that they had to go, hold on. We got to do something.
Whoopsie. I think we did an oopsie.
Our bad.
I think we did an oopsie.
So here's the thing that nobody mentioned. There's a little line in there where they mentioned that a new version of Happily Ever After.
Ooh.
So it's not going to be the exact Happily Ever After.
Which begs the question, why are you bringing it back if you're not going to bring back the original? Or why are you calling it Happily Ever After if it's not Happily Ever After?
Now, the option would be is if they did the exact Happily Ever After and then added some stuff, some enhancements or something like that.
Okay. Well, like Teenage or no, Jaquita said drones. Maybe drones.
And then Teenage Summer said maybe an addition. And what I can think of would possibly be something referencing the new anniversary, because you can't just have one anniversary. They have to have an anniversary, apparently. Like, I'm going to put it out there. There will be an anniversary from now on. No matter what, when you go to a park, there will be some sort of anniversary, it seems like. Because the 50th anniversary is ending.
Yeah, that was the biggie.
But yet, hey, kiddo, come on in.
That was the biggie.
Oh my gosh. Careful. We have a kiddo on roller skates.
Oh my goodness.
And who?
Roller skates.
And who? Oh, give him a big smile. Smile into the camera. We are missing a tooth.
That's not from roller skating, is it? Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh. Drew, the pizza's done.
I've got mail. No, I had a phone call for some reason.
Pizza.
I was kidding. Drew just had an alarm go off at his house.
I did.
So I was making fun of it. Bye, good night.
Sorry, everybody.
I want my good night
scare
kisses.
Anybody.
Good night, baby. I love you.
Peace.
I know. Bye. She's apparently decided she's too old now to give me kisses. So she won't kiss me goodbye when I drop her off at school. But she thinks it's funny. So it's not, I don't think it's that part. I think she just thinks it's funny that I'm annoyed.
Yeah.
That she's not doing.
You're heartbroken, Jamie. You want to get a little.
Your daughter lost her first tooth last week, Stephanie Kermit. That's so cute.
Oh, that I'm telling you,
this kid had a wiggly tooth, right? We were like, the tooth fairy was not prepared.
No, never.
She came. She came last night, just yesterday, and she was like, "I'm going for it." I'm like, "What do you mean going for it?" Grabbed a paper towel and went, and you could see it in her face. It hurt.
Yeah, it caught her. She thought it'd just be like boop, and then instant regret.
She's like, Dad, I did it. Like she didn't want to break up, and I'm like,
she's like, I did it, but I wish I hadn't.
I'm like, are you okay? Yeah.
Wow, man, she's a trooper. She is a trooper. Disney golfer Z Free JJQ, welcome in, guys.
But yes, we'll touch on this later in the news. But there's another anniversary coming down the way, the 100th anniversary of Disney, and they're doing a whole celebration for that. So be ready for more celebrations. So I'm wondering if they're going to work something in there for that. But I still think it's hilarious that they put effort into creating an all new show. Did not say it is the 50th anniversary show.
Well, didn't say it was like a limited time.
Like they said with Epcot Forever, they had specifically said Epcot Forever, dumbest name ever, was going to be limited until Harmonious came. And then we're like, okay, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So we are apparently getting more Happily Ever After.
Okay.
This could be a new Coke scenario. The famous story of where Coca-Cola introduced New Coke and made all of their customers angry.
Yep.
And then introduced Classic Coke.
Yeah, we're bringing it back, everybody.
And the sales were higher than before they introduced New Coke. So it was like
good marketing right there.
Yeah, it was a total mistake, and they just got lucky.
But they're not going to claim that it was a mistake. They're going to go, no, that was our strategy. That was our strategy, man. We knew what we were doing.
So the exact words were returns as an updated show.
Okay. We'll have
Hello,
to wait.
Christy J.
Hey, Christy J.
Z Free snuck in there while we were here. And so we're going to go through a lot of this kind of rapid fire because there's just so much to talk about.
It's going to be a D23, basically. It's like a D23 night.
Are you excited about Happily Ever After coming back?
Am I?
Are you personally, Drew?
I like Enchanted. I liked Happily Ever After. I don't really like. For me, I'm going to be totally honest. It didn't strike as big of a chord. Like, I love it. Don't get me wrong, but it didn't strike that chord that it did with a lot of other people, where they were like up in arms, and I was just like,
yeah.
That's just me. How about you?
They're both great fireworks shows that I would be happy to watch.
Either one. Like for me, that's what it was.
Either one.
Like, they're both fun.
They're both fun. They're both good. But like you said, that they didn't latch itself to my soul like it did apparently to a lot of people.
Yeah, no.
And I've seen it a bunch of times. I don't know why. Maybe because I've seen it so many times that it just maybe if you've only seen it once.
Or
maybe Disney golfer.
No, and that's the thing. And people love Enchantment. And like, think about this though. People that spent their first trip, came this year and saw Enchantment and like
good point,
blew their mind.
You're just happy to be in front of the castle with fireworks. Yeah.
It's really what it is. I'm just happy to be in the park. No, but I mean, I love them both equally. If they bring Happily Ever After back, I'm fine. If they kept Enchantment, I'd be fine, to be honest with you.
Yep.
But yeah,
Same here.
It got
They
very
kept
emotional for
Tinkerbell.
some people.
Honestly, they kept Tinkerbell.
That's
the
what I
Tinkerbell
wanted.
moment. The Tinkerbell moment is the moment of those fireworks.
Absolutely. And I think if I would be bummed out if they got rid of that.
Yeah,
know what I
like
mean?
if
They're like, "Nah, we're
Enchantment
not doing
didn't
that
have that,
anymore."
then
Then I'd have a little problem with that. But
now I mean I know I'll make it there before the end of the year, so I now have to definitely make it there to see in person the updated Enchantment with the Walt projections and everything in there.
dude, I'll tell you, and I know we have a lot of news, but I'll tell you right now, we went the other night.
I know I watched your
And
live
go-
stream. That's why I said see in person.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh my word, man. No, like really. Like it was something special. That really was. When they added that, I'm just
Definitely.
like, oh man, that's what it was
It needed
missing.
it needed it.
That's what it was missing for sure.
Oof, that is a little bit
Matt
small.
Castle, what are you
think
gonna
we
do
need
about it,
to
Jamie?
Enhance.
I love when he goes enhance and he does the little
It looks
eye
to the
on
side.
him.
Yeah.
Enhance
All right, so this
needs to be enhanced.
Boom! Look at that.
Kadoosh.
This is the new Pixar We Belong Together show coming to Disneyland Paris, which is celebrating its 30th anniversary.
Whoa, really?
Really?
Wow, they're celebrating a lot.
Yeah.
They're celebrating a lot. Foggy.
We can make exclusive celebration merchandise.
But why can't that come here? I need some Monsters Inc. in my life, man.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a pretty cool show.
Yeah.
It'll debut next year over there at that park. Looks cool.
That looks
I gotta
very
say,
cool.
I know it doesn't fit in Animal Kingdom,
Mhm.
but I would have preferred this over the new Finding Nemo show.
Yes. I won't like.
Wow,
No.
that was painful. That sounded painful.
No.
You're like, I don't want to say this. I'm going to get yelled at. Yes.
No, well, no, and that was the thing. Like, I had seen it before, and I was like, I just didn't really care for it. We watched it again, the updated version, and it was pretty enjoyable. But if we were going to compare the two, it's like, would you like some Monsters Inc. or the Nemo show again? I got to go with Monsters Inc. every time.
I do too.
Every time.
For sure. I don't know. There's not a whole bunch of information about what this show is going to be, but
Because they don't
it
know
looks
yet.
pretty cool to me. It is an artist concept only.
Yeah. Ugh.
And now just more to make me angry.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they already have Fennec Shand and Boba Fett
Of course.
at Galaxy's Edge
Mhm.
in Disneyland.
Disneyland.
And they have announced that soon, very soon, Mando with baby freaking Yoda in his bag, an animatronic, like moving around and is going
Like
alive. He's there.
He
is
is there.
going to be there very soon. And I'm so angry. And the only excuse that people keep telling me, the reason we can't have them is because they don't work with the storyline of the hotel.
Does anybody, I need to know this, speaking of that, does anybody care about the hotel in chat right now? Does any of you, are any of you like super like, oh, we can't get rid of that thing because it's so amazing? Like, I haven't even been, and I gotta say, I really don't care to go. Like, if you said we're gonna get rid of that and we're gonna give you Mando,
So I think here's the thing.
Sign me up.
There are so few people who can afford to go to that hotel.
Yeah, man. It's
and there are so many people who would be excited to meet Boba Fett, Fennec Shand, Mando, and Grogu.
Yep.
So to deprive the masses for the small group. Yeah, the reason you haven't seen anyone's hotel vlogs, because most of the vloggers who got paid to go or got free trips, their vlogs are over.
Mhm.
Everybody else can't afford to go. So
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
nobody to do videos.
Me and Jamie as YouTubers, I can't afford to go. I know Jamie
Nope.
can't afford to go. Even like, dude, even if you and I were like, let's go on it together,
Mm-mm.
we don't have that kind of money, man. Like,
No,
that's a lot
you're
of
still
money.
looking at like $4,000. So it'd be like $2,000 each for me and Drew to split to just do the two of us at the Star Wars Hotel.
And that's not including, I don't think that includes food, right?
No,
Food or
it
drink?
does.
Okay.
It's like a cruise. Everything
Okay.
is included
Okay.
except for stuff in the park. So when you do your
Right.
excursion, I think you might get like a snack ticket or something, but anything else you need to buy is on you.
But you get to the point where if I was staying at the hotel for $2,000, I'm like, I don't want to go on an excursion. If I can go to Galaxy's Edge anytime. I want you to do things around here the whole time I'm here. You know,
Entertain me.
And yeah, dude, here's the $2,000. Entertain me. You know, but
So yeah, I'm
disappointed.
Insanely upset. And I'm hoping this is going to be a enchantment situation where there's enough people who are upset and raise heck about it that they're like, okay, fine, we'll bring them to, because they're technically they don't fit with Galaxy's Edge at all,
Right?
Because they are from a different time frame than their storyline they're using for them. And their excuse is, oh, we're going to put them in a certain section and make sure they don't interact with the other characters. Okay, do that for us and make sure they don't interact with the people from the cruise.
But don't you just get to the point?
Problem solved.
Does anyone care about the timeline? I don't care. It's Star Wars, man. Just
Nobody cares about your timeline.
nobody does. Like, really, think about it, man. 98% of the people that go to Galaxy's Edge are like, I'm just in Galaxy. They just want to have fun, see characters, and have a good time. The other 2%, maybe they are a little more like we need to be like this, but I mean, majority rules, man. Just bring everybody, man.
I would like them to abandon their timeline plan.
Yeah.
And just make it a Star Wars themed land. Their original plan was way more grandiose than what they pulled off. You were supposed to be in this land and be fully immersed, and you would be like, you know, like almost live action role playing the whole time you're there. There were going to be spies walking around that would talk to you and like all these None of that happens.
No, because
the stormtroopers walk down and they have pre-recorded messages they can say to people.
Right.
I also like they have the voice changer technology in $120 helmets. Is it that they don't trust the guys in the stormtrooper outfits to not say inappropriate things?
Yeah, they don't want anything slipping, dude.
Because it would be so much better if they could like literally really interact.
I know, engage. Like, hey, you with the hat, blah, blah, blah. And like actually specifically talk to you.
Right.
But dude, I'll tell you right now, I talked to somebody the other day talking about Star Wars. You know what they should have done? They should have made like a mini park. Just literally a mini park, just Star Wars, right? Literally just Star Wars, dude. Have a Tatooine area. Have a Hoth area. Like literally, man. Have
the places that we all love from the movies that we'd like to go.
Yes.
No, and we're going to do a completely new thing that you've never heard of.
Yeah. No, we're going to do it our way. Well, Cantina. Cantina.
Yeah. That needs to be a little bit better.
Can we talk about other things that disappoint us?
That we can't have.
That we can't have. We can never have
Avengers here.
Dude.
At all.
Surf Bomb.
Now, I did hear a spicy rumor.
Ooh.
It's probably just a rumor, but we can have hope. A little spark in our heart can have hope. Now, we've talked about the fact that Disney owns The Simpsons now. The Simpsons is licensed from Disney to Universal for the Universal Park. Supposedly that deal has an end date, as unlike the one they have for Marvel with Universal, which didn't have an end date. Dumbest deal
Goes on
ever.
forever.
In perpetuity. I love that word.
Perpetuity. I like that.
Yeah. Now, that end date is supposed to be 2025. There's some.
Is it 2020? I thought it was 28. Okay, 25.
25. So there's rumors that Disney is using that as a bargaining chip to be able to say, okay, you guys keep the Simpsons over there and let us bring our superhero land to Disney World. It doesn't seem like a good deal for Universal. This is why I said I only have a slight amount of hope.
Yeah, well, because it's like, yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one because Marvel is a little more, has more staying power than The Simpsons. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't typically see an 8-year-old wearing a Simpsons shirt, but I'll see him with a Spider-Man shirt or a Thor shirt. You know what I mean? So I think that's going to be, that's going to be a tough bargaining chip there.
But I mean, they don't do a whole lot with the actual characters and such in Universal. You know, they've got the Hulk coaster and the Spider-Man ride and the Doctor Doom Fearfall. And they kind of have the characters walk around, but it's not like you walk in there and you're like, wow, this is awesome superhero. Like it just feels like another part of Universal, not like Harry Potter, where it's
that's like immersive. Well, but honestly, I think Universal is just sitting on it, smiling at Disney, going, make us a better offer.
Right.
I think they're like, no, we want something big.
Yeah. Because like I don't even know who owns the rights to like Bob's Burgers or some other.
I think, is that Disney
cartoon? Are they part like linked to the Simpsons type thing with that same Fox? Like I'm wondering like who does Minions? They will replace it with Minions. They will just wipe out the Simpsons land and Minion land it.
Well, they're already,
that's what's happening. Hello, Yadi. Thank you for stopping in.
Yadi.
But dude,
welcome in.
This thing is awesome.
Huge.
It's gigantic. They took like Baymax was cool, but he's easy to do. It's literally like a blow up toy.
Right.
But like this thing, like the hands move. It's like an exoskeleton, and there's a dude in there, and he's like, like they showed the inside of it. Yeah, and they showed like the whole inside of it and like how it works. It's amazing. And to be able to like,
cool, man.
Like, I wish they would have went with just Hulk instead of the like spacesuit time travel Hulk.
Yeah, because it doesn't give you the full sense of
like the helmet. Even just take the helmet off. Take the
helmet. Yeah. Have the suit on, but take the helmet.
I guess this is a lot easier to do, just the eye part, than a full face and head, like fully animatronic.
Well, probably because they didn't want his mouth moving and everything. Some people want
doing a Jack move. Doing it like a Jack Skellington.
Yeah, make his head an alien. Maybe that was the problem. His head just kept coming out as an alien. I don't know.
But very soon you will be able to meet Professor Hulk at the Avengers campus in Disneyland.
So jealous.
So jealous. And this is
I
just
did not see this.
Freaking awesome.
Wow.
That is King Thanos. And King Thanos is a line of the comic books where it's an alternate, multiverse in which Thanos won. He defeated the Avengers and he became king of like the universe. Like it's like so bad that like he actually in the comics has the Hulk on a chain as a pet, like as a dog.
Dude.
They are doing a ride at Avengers Campus in Disneyland based on the King Thanos concept. So it is going to be a multiverse attraction based on the King Thanos. That's awesome. Like the whole multiverse just opened them up to be able to do so much.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, it just makes me more and more jealous. They're getting better Star Wars, better. You know what I mean? Like they're getting
there. But then I'm gonna have to go back because it's gonna be a long time before this stuff is all done.
Yeah. Right.
But oh man, I'm very excited about. So they're getting another attraction. So they'll now have 3 attractions over there at the Superhero Land. They'll have Mission Breakout, the Web Slingers, and this King Thanos attraction.
Yeah, because they probably realized after they made the Avengers Campus that like you need to have a little more draw in there.
More.
Obviously we haven't been there, but
oof, that is a little bit small.
3 times bigger than this.
Yeah, for sure.
At least, dude. At least 3 times.
So that's more of like what the King Thanos thing looks like. That's him in his armor.
Oh my goodness.
Fighting everybody, basically.
Almost looks like a water ride.
It does. And like you can see the cart there. Like, so like everybody, like if you look at this image, you've got She-Hulk, you've got the Mighty Thor, you've got Captain Carter, original Cap, you've got new Cap. You also have Daredevil. Oh yeah, Daredevil's in there.
Oh yeah.
2 different Hulks. You have regular Hulk, and then you have World Breaker Hulk.
And She-Hulk.
She-Hulk, and then you've got the werewolf from the new werewolf thing that's coming out. We've got Hydra Stomper, Steve. There's just Moon Knight up in the left corner. Like all of this stuff into one ride. Yeah, we can't have. Dude. Yeah, the deal they signed was like there's a list of characters, and it's like all the ones It's Thor, Captain America, even Black Panther was on that original list. Even though he was a minor character, somehow they got lucky and they got him too. There's like this whole long list, and we can't have any of those east of the Mississippi.
Of course. That Mississippi,
I say we just move the Mississippi.
Just drain it. Be like, there's no more Mississippi, dude.
There's no more Mississippi, so
sorry.
Your deal is invalid. Technicality.
We got you on a technicality, man.
And then they're also doing, this is cool because I love Baymax. I thought this was such a great movie.
Yep.
And they are retheming the Pacific Wharf portion of Disney's California Adventure into San Francisco, which is
fantastic.
Awesome.
Big Hero 6 needed more love. There's so many of these like good movies that needed more love. That was one of them that I've talked to people that are like, I've never even heard of the movie. I'm like, what? Like,
it's gonna offer a place to meet Baymax and special shops and such. It just looks cool.
That looks awesome.
Once again,
they get
more
the
to be
cool
jealous
stuff,
of.
man.
They get all the cool, and you will notice as we go through this list, most of it is not for the East Coast,
which is it's heartbreaking, man.
Johnny Neverland, I think I would agree with you on that. That I like Big Hero 6 more than The Incredibles.
I 100% will agree with you. I like The Incredibles. It's enjoyable.
So do I.
Dude, Big Hero 6, man. So good. Great characters in that.
Interesting. JJQ says, if you think about it, Disney California Adventure is their Epcot with different cultures. Makes sense.
I can see. Well, yeah, that does make sense. Like little spots that they're like doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
You can get out there, dude.
Yeah. And now we already announced this. They are retheming one of the hotels from Paradise Pier to the Pixar Place Hotel. We did that whole picture with the new guy and the old guy. It was hilarious.
Oh yeah,
the guy taking over his job was great. But more work has continued on this. It will be they say it'll be as you feel like you've stepped into Pixar art, which is cool.
Okay.
I would stay there.
I would totally stay there. Or just walk around.
This looks cool. This is the Din Fai Tung or Din Tai Fung. It is a dumpling restaurant, a Chinese restaurant.
I love dumplings
at the downtown Disney district. I think it's like, kind of Bao kind of themed.
Okay.
Building
looks cool.
Building looks awesome. I'm sure they'll have soupy dumplings and like bao buns and all that kind of stuff. So this will be opening up in the downtown Disney district. It'll bring flavorful Chinese cuisine where guests can enjoy dishes served in a family-style creative space. Looks awesome.
What is a family-style creative space?
Well, family-style...
I know, yeah.
...is where you all get a bunch of food and you just share it. And then the space is creative, I guess.
Oh, it's very creative. You just get creative with your food. You play with your food.
There will be more than a dozen shopping and dining locations opening in the downtown Disney district in the future. So they're putting some effort into the downtown.
I feel like they're putting a lot of effort and money in California right now.
Yes.
I think they're going, let's put all the money there.
Porto's Bakery and Cafe.
Ooh.
This will also be opening in downtown Disney. It is a Southern California favorite. I've never heard of these. It is known for its sweet pastries, treats, savory Cuban food, and incredible desserts.
Cuban food, dude. Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Latin pastries, man. They do it right.
Yep. They know what they're doing.
Right. The casitos.
They know what they're doing.
Where they do the cheese and the flaky with the sugar on the. Oh my! Do you know how to make those? Oh.
I don't. I've never made those, but I gotta try that.
You gotta figure that out. Oh,
I gotta figure that out. Yeah.
We have a bakery that opened up by us, and they sell those. They sell guava and cheese ones of it,
dude. The guava and cheese.
The guava. The guava.
He couldn't even talk. He
was so excited.
I was so excited, dude. No, because they're so good, man. They're so good.
They are.
If you've never tried the guava, oh my. Like, it doesn't even sound like it would be as good as it is until you take that first bite.
It doesn't.
Like, mind-blowing. Mind-blowing.
So, yeah, they're getting a Porto's Bakery. And then this is all pictures of stuff happening at Disneyland. They are getting their own Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And then they're redoing Toontown. And it looks awesome.
I miss our Toontown.
I do miss our Toontown.
I liked it.
Like, this looks super cool. I mean, I know it's concept art, but it just looks like fun.
It looks like it's going to be awesome. It looks like they're getting new things while we're not.
Well, we're not. Now, I can understand where they can say, okay, yeah, guys, you guys have like 5 parks. Give us some stuff. So I can see, but it's like you're the kid. There's 2 of you, and your sibling is getting all the gifts, and you're like, what the huh? Yeah.
They're
like, yeah, but you got a PlayStation last year. You got a PlayStation, so
you had your
big gift. Now it's our turn.
But I always want it to be our turn. I don't like it. I want it to always be our turn. Oh, and it's finally arrived.
It finally went in on it.
Yep.
It's opening in late 2024 or 3034 if they go on the Tron schedule.
Or
and they released, new information, new art. They have like a whole mock-up of it. It looks very cool.
I'm down with it, man. I think this is something that does need a little refurb.
And several members of the original film cast will return to lend their voices, including Anika Noni Rose as Tiana, Bruno Campos as Naveen, Michael Leon Woolley as Luis, and Jennifer Lewis as Mama Odie. Suspiciously missing from that list is the villain.
Ooh.
Is there going to even be?
Maybe there is no villain. Maybe
this is just a celebration, like a happy thing. There's no strife.
Maybe after all of that happened,
I don't know, but I'm gonna go there wherever the
Oh.
beignet stand is. Because God, you can't go
Mi-
wrong with beignets.
Instead of having like a carved out log, they'll have a carved out beignet that you sit
Yes,
in
you
and
just
go
roll
through the
through
thing,
in a
right?
beignet. Oh, I would be good with that.
Roll through with, and it's a real beignet, and you can eat it on the ride. You can eat your ride car while you're.
Yeah,
Just an idea. Just an idea.
and I think this is one thing that for me gives me a lot of hope and everything for the future. They aren't ditching Walt. There was all this stuff that people were saying, look, they're trying to get rid of Walt. There was even a rumor that they were going to rename Disney World and take the Walt out of it and just literally officially make the name just Disney World and remove Walt's name.
That'd be a bad thing.
But
I don't think that'd go over too well.
I don't think they're doing that. I think they're embracing it. So this is a new statue called Walt the Dreamer, and it is going to be at Epcot. Because we've got our Walt, the partner statue over at Magic Kingdom. So Epcot is getting its own. I know, but you got to kind of talk about the rumors because sometimes they're steeped in stuff going on.
Well, but you know what though, dude? That rumor could actually have some real tangible evidence to it. And then they went, oh no, we need to do something. Like they backpedaled and like,
people don't like this idea.
Oh, we got caught. Like you never know. You never know what the conversations are. So like, quick, put a Walt statue over an Epcot.
Yep.
That'll make people happy.
Add Walt to Enchanted. Put a Walt statue in Epcot.
So
I'm liking where
maybe
they're
it was
going.
maybe it was just rumors. Maybe it actually had some validity, and they went,
I feel like
okay,
you got to respect the man that started it.
Hands down, man. That's what it is. You really do.
And this statue looks awesome. Buddy?
I like that he's sitting down, and it's the Dreamer, man, because that's him. Like
he looks very approachable too. Like I feel like it would be like good for taking a photo with.
Yeah. I hope they have like a little seat next to him, so you can like actually sit down. That'd be kind of cool.
Okay, and I think all right. Let me just check something here.
Check it, man. Check it.
I'm looking. Where I should have an image.
Check it, man.
There's an image not showing up. Boom, 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 boom.
JJQ said she was reading that people didn't like this statue since it looked like he is going to the restroom.
Oh man, that's not fair. Apparently,
No,
I didn't pull the image, but we can talk about it anyway. Speaking of nighttime spectaculars going away and Epcot.
Yeah. Okay. I was waiting until we were going to talk about this because
apparently Harmonious is done at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And an all new nighttime spectacular celebrating the 100th anniversary.
And what's the name of it?
Will debut.
What's the name of it?
It is called 100 Years of Wonder or something. Or maybe I missed the name. Yeah, I don't have the name here. What's the name of it, Drew?
I think they called it Epcot Forever, dude. I swear. I heard that.
I didn't see that. I said now it says
heard
it's
that.
I
could be wrong.
New.
I could be wrong.
It's all new, so it doesn't sound like they're bringing back Epcot Forever.
I hope.
And they better not bring back Illuminations. I'm sorry. It does not even compare to either one of those two shows.
But we were talking about Happily Ever After kind of hitting somebody's heart. Like for me, that was Harmonious, dude. I love Harmonious.
I love that
Harmonious.
Show. And it seems like they spent a lot of money on the screens, the floating, the octopus that shoots fire. Like, are they going to reuse that stuff? Because
they have to, man. Because that would be insane. That would be insane.
Teenage Summer is saying Epcot Forever is going to come back temporarily, and the new show has not been named yet.
That's what I heard.
Like Epcot Forever is like just the filler. Why don't I just keep doing Harmonious?
That's what I was just gonna say. If you're not ready for the next show, just keep Harmonious going until you get the show up and going.
Unless they're they need the stuff from
Oh,
Harmonious
maybe.
to redo it to make it
Maybe.
into. It just seems like a waste of money. Like I own a little bit of Disney stock. I would be very mad if they just threw that stuff away and we're like, well, it didn't work.
Nah. But dude,
Like
everybody,
the next time at the
everybody liked it.
Lakeland Antique Mall and I see a spinning
big
fire
barge.
octopus. No, a spinning fire octopus.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy cow.
Yep.
Like,
That's
I'm
where it
pretty
ended up.
mad.
It's $9.99. $9.99. You can have your own Harmonious at home. Dude, but yeah, no, but I'm like, they're just, I feel like they're willy-nilly. It's almost like they didn't know what to do. They're like, wait, do we change that? Do we get rid of it? Let's keep it. I don't know. I'm
It
bummed
seems
out, though.
like, and there was one thing, like I watched the live stream. I didn't get to watch it live, but I went back and watched the live stream and I watched some of it as it was happening. And man, like I feel kind of bad for Disney. Like I feel like they can't win. So they would announce something new and people would be mad for some reason about it. They would announce they're bringing something back and people would be mad. Like literally everything they announced, the majority of the comments were all complaining. And I feel like it's like they try something new, they get in trouble. They don't change things and people are like, ha, look how old this thing is. There's nothing new here.
And I feel what you're feeling too, where I do kind of feel bad as well. But at the same time, I almost feel like some of this bitterness that people have nothing to actually do with what they're talking about. I think it's the other decisions that Disney has made that people, the Genie Plus and things like that were going on.
Yeah.
I think people are like upset about that.
Disney, Jaquita asked, what does Disney have that's 100? I think the actual Disney company started 100 years ago.
Like the
Disney
animation, whatever.
Even though it's not Snow White, came out in 37. Like I think the actual company was started and like, maybe like Steamboat Willie or something like that with the first Disney anything came out.
I need to look it up now. When was Disney?
Teenage Summer says the company began in 1923.
That's what it is. So, okay. And that's what they're doing. Yep.
So they're going to celebrate the 100 years. Now, this is also more information. This is, I guess, like another look at what the Moana water adventure is going to be. I'm really confused by this. It's not a ride. It's an attraction, but yet it looks like a walking tour. I don't know.
Do you know what I was thinking, dude? When they started, like the more concepts came out, it almost feels like it's the Honey I Shrunk the Kids area, but Moana.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like for kids to like go
looks
play.
Like there's a lazy river there. Like there's no lazy river.
No.
I'm guessing it's like splash pads to cool off.
That's what I think it is. I think it's just like maybe a cool off place for the kids to play and like the
themed as Moana.
Themed as Moana with some waterfalls and pictures. I don't know.
Christy J, you are horrible. Jaquita, she asked, Jaquita, you should know. I thought you were there when the company opened.
Oh,
ouch!
Burn. Oh, Jaquita, are you gonna take that? Are you gonna take that?
Oh man!
Ouch!
So the next milestone in Epcot's multi-year transformation will include the completion of the World Celebration neighborhoods, featuring the new statue of Walt the Dreamer, and inspired by Moana, Journey of Water will open in late 2023, inviting guests to follow the story of water on the planet, inspired by Moana's connection to the ocean.
That's not really a description of what it is.
No, it's not.
At all. Like,
I still don't know.
I don't either. And I haven't known from the beginning. They just go, yeah, it's going to be like a Moana area with water. And I'm like, okay.
All right. Can I cool off when it's 4,000 degrees? I'm good.
Why not make a ride?
Speaking of rides.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I mean, anyone who's watching this show probably knows. On our Haunted Mansion in Walt Disney World, we do not have a Hatbox Ghost. They are giving us a Hatbox Ghost. So we're getting a little bit of something.
A little something. A little something. And I got to be honest with you, I'm still not sure how I feel about this.
I'm good with it.
Like, no, like I'm good with it, but I'm like, why now are they giving us the Hatbox Ghost after
So many years of keeping
so
it away
many
from us?
years? Do you know what
Dude,
I mean? Like
100%. It is hey guys, we're giving Disneyland a lot of stuff. We got to throw them a bone. Throw them a bone or something. Yeah.
But why don't they do, if they're going to do something, if they want to be
JJQ's got it. No, JJQ nailed it. The movie is coming out next year, and the Hatbox Ghost is a major character in that movie.
And you watch. Can you imagine? They give it to us, and then it's like harmonious, and they go, "Oh, and we're done with it. You guys, you can only have it for a little while." And then we're going to
just for a little while while the movie was out, and now it's out.
I want the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay. Give me that.
They'll never
give me that.
They do need to do that.
I really do.
Now, the story behind the Hatbox Ghost is pretty darn cool. If you ever go on Disney Plus, there's a behind the scenes. They do a whole behind the scenes about Haunted Mansion, and they explain how the illusion works and how they came up with it and everything. It's really, really cool. So I'm happy we're getting the Hatbox Ghost.
Yeah, we're getting something, man. And it's
a little something.
A little something.
And then I don't understand this. They are running cars with people on them right now. And Tron will not open till spring of 2023.
I think they need to get their concrete guys over there to really flush out the concrete.
The only thing I can think is they're like, look, we've waited this long. The 50th celebration officially ends in spring of 2023. And we're going to need something because Disneyland's getting something else. We're going to need something to kind of like be the hot thing. So we'll open it right after that.
Yeah, which is smart. It is smart. But it's like, how long? So when did they start construction on this again?
Over 4 years ago, I believe.
Wow, man. That's a long time. That's a long time.
But
and it's not
technically
even just
like 2 of it was COVID.
Yeah. Right. Well, and
so,
the thing
they got
aren't
messed
just
up
waiting
on that.
for Tron, though. They're not just waiting for Tron. We're waiting for the train to come back to.
Right.
You know?
Which sounds like Tron.
Yeah.
Or a train.
Train.
The train, Tron.
The Tron train. I can't wait, though.
So, yeah, I'm very excited about that. Drew, are you excited about this?
No.
Another
I'm excited
Disney
for people
cruise
that-
ship. What?
I'm excited for people that go on cruises. I am excited.
There is going to be the 6th. They have 6 of them now, guys. 6 ships in the Disney Cruise Line. This will be called the Disney Treasure. It'll set sail in 2024. They have a new concept inspired by Aladdin. So the Grand Hall has a gilded palace, a drawing on real-world inferences from Asia and Africa, paying homage to the far-off land of Agrabah. At the center is a statue featuring Aladdin, Jasmine, and their magic carpet.
That's kind of cool, man.
Yeah. Right. Drew won't go on it, but it's cool.
I won't, but I'll see pictures of it.
So here's the Grand Hall, and you can see in the corner there, we've got Aladdin and Jasmine on the magic carpet.
Nice little
Looks
picture
pretty.
on. Yeah. I like the blue. I got to say, I do like that.
It. It's
blue.
very, very regal looking, blue and gold.
Yes. Blue and gold. Very calming as well.
Now, as if Disney didn't already have enough, Disney has one private island. It's called Castaway Cay. They have another one, apparently. They got another island.
Of course.
Having one island's not enough.
No.
It says progress continues on the beautiful new island destination, Lighthouse Point in the Bahamas, another stop for Disney Cruise Lines. I guess they have so many cruises going to the Bahamas, like they need to split them up between two islands.
No, dude, you're probably right. I think that's exactly it, dude. Because if they have 6 now,
Yeah.
the sixth ship, and those aren't small, dude. Those things are
No.
huge. Those are huge. So
And apparently, this whole island is inspired by the stories of the Bahamas. I'm surprised they didn't like IP the heck out of it, like Moana it or something, but it's Bahamas themed. Interesting.
Probably just went, that's good enough.
So here's another picture of it. Dude, the Disney Island is amazing. The one that they already have.
Yeah.
And this one looks awesome.
That does look
The fact that
sweet.
they own islands is awesome. Like, and the
but
island
they own a ship that
like,
big too, man.
Yeah, the island had nothing on it, so like it has generators and water stuff, and like people live there only because of Disney. Like it was uninhabited, like it wasn't inhabitable, and like they did all this stuff to it. It's pretty cool. I love Disney cruises. So
I would
I'm
without the
excited
cruising.
Without the cruise part.
Without the cruise part, I'd love it. I would totally love it.
Now, Shanghai Disney is getting the Zootopia land, and it will be opening soon. And at the Zootopia Central Station, you'll find animals going through their daily lives, and the police department doubles as an entrance for the land, which will have an audio animatronic. And dude, they're getting scary with these audio animatronics.
Tell me about it.
So this is Officer Clawhauser, if you remember who he is.
Yeah, he's the dude at the front desk, right?
Yeah,
if I remember
correctly. He's
correctly.
He's I think he's like a, I don't know, cheetah or something like that.
Oh yeah. He's a receptionist cheetah, and he likes donuts. So I relate.
I'm gonna play you a little bit of video, and dude, they're getting like, we're gonna lose the roar to the robots. I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be iRobot, dude. Everything's gonna be iRobot.
Man, I'm just look at this thing. Watch this thing. Like they're like putting the face in. Look at how it moves.
Dude, what the heck, man? That's a little too smooth. You almost kind of wanted to do this so you know.
You want to have a little jerkiness so you know it's not a real giant animal going to kill you.
Dude, that was pretty sweet though. Wow.
It's sweet though, right?
That is awesome. Why do they get that? Why don't we get that?
I feel like they do all the really cool stuff over there first, and then it makes its way to us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, like the Bell animatronic, dude. Bell with the horse.
Yep.
I think it's insane. And I want Zootopia too, Disney Golfer. I love Zootopia. Great movie.
It is awesome. It's coming up. Let me see here. There we go. Boom. Window. There we go. So here's a little bit of like the picture of the little Zootopia land. Zootopia is a great movie. I like that movie a lot.
Yeah. It's got a lesson in it, and I like that.
And they're definitely not getting rid of Walt. Another Walt statue is making its way into a Disney park. This time, Hong Kong Disneyland is getting their own Walt statue. And it's
That's
Walt
awesome.
and Mickey, and it'll be near the Cinderella Castle, and it's part of the 100th celebration. And they're
100.
smart about this 100th thing, is because it's not linked to a park.
Mm-hmm.
So you can celebrate it at all the parks.
Throughout.
Hey! I know
Eddie
that
Rodriguez,
lady.
Queen V.
Hi, Queen V.
Hi, Queen.
You're not late,
Funny,
Drew.
she's right up. She's out there. Yeah.
Drew, what do
No,
you say
you're
to
never
somebody when
late,
they
man.
say-
Eddie, you're never late, man. You're right here.
You're here when you were supposed to be.
That's right.
Yep. So we're getting another Walt statue. And then this is some pictures of the frozen lands that they are getting over in Paris and Hong Kong.
That concept art is beautiful.
Frozen Land makes like there's a lot you can do with that, I feel like,
Mm-hmm.
and make it look cool. Like mountains and ice sculpture castles and stuff. It seems like it'll be very cool.
If they pull it off like that.
Right.
And not Galaxy Edge it. Don't Galaxy's Edge it.
We're going to tell a whole new story that has nothing to do with Frozen.
No, nothing at all.
Like it.
But it's sort of, but it's 300 years in the future. What?
And then this one is more pictures of they're doing a Tangled theme attraction in Disneyland Paris.
And we get bathrooms.
Which will join the new gardens leading into the Frozen themed land. Once again, poor Tangled just gets glommed on at the end. At least they're getting more than a bathroom this time. They're getting an attraction.
Yeah, no, like an attraction is cool. Bathrooms. Yeah.
I do still feel bad for them.
I do, man. It's like it's a cool area, but it's like I don't want to hang out.
We will get there, Sally Turner. We will get there. So
Coleman.
This is more about the 100th year celebration. There will be 2 new nighttime spectaculars in Disneyland. So they are getting World of Color 1, which I feel like they just came out with 2 new ones as it was, and a new fireworks show called Wondrous Journeys that will kick off in January. The World of Color 1, not 2.
No.
At Disney California Adventure will span the broad storytelling legacy of Disney's first 100 years and tell a new story through Disney classics and new favorites.
Ooh. So if they're having one, that means they're going to have multiple.
Yep. And then the other one, Wondrous Journeys, will feature nods to all 60 Walt Disney Animation Studio films to date, taking viewers on a journey through everything so that no one can complain that they left something out.
Yeah, exactly. We covered everything. We covered it all, man.
Literally, that's what it is. They're like, you know what? Put it all in.
It's going to be a 3-hour show, but we're putting it all in. We don't even care.
Yep. You ain't complaining anymore.
Covering all the bases, dude. Which I don't.
So here's a little bit more of the art. I love the projections. It's like such a new, cool thing that they've worked into all their shows. I love them.
And I remember years ago when they were like starting doing projections on the castle, and like obviously just like anything, looking back, I'm like, oh, they weren't that great at the time. It's like,
yep,
like mind blowing.
Yep,
3-hour
show.
Not a 3-hour tour, but a 3-hour show.
And apparently, the Magic Happens parade is coming back to Disneyland. Is it bad that I didn't even know that the Magic Happens was a parade?
I'm finding out right now. How awkward do I feel? How awkward do I feel? I got a little pie on my face. Yeah, I had no idea. Right when I saw this, you know what I thought? Instantaneously? Hollywood
Snail.
Studios. Hollywood Studios.
Looks like a giant snail. Yep.
It does actually, it does kind of look like a snail.
Yeah.
No, but I thought
so. Apparently, this was a parade that they had, and it's coming back in spring.
It's a good parade, JJQ says, but I'm like, stop bringing stuff back all the time and make something new. Make something new.
JJQ says it's really the best parade.
Okay, well, maybe bring it back then.
All right. Now, here's the only kind of quote unquote new that we're getting for us that they finally announced. Apparently, all of Dino Land USA is pretty much going away. And they are going to replace it with Zootopia and Moana.
I'm down with that. So down with that. So is anybody sad that Dino Land is going away? And I only ask that because I don't feel like too many people are going to really be up in arms about it.
I'll miss the Dino Bash meet and greets. They're some of the best meet and greets that are out there.
But it was a bunch of games that you have to pay more money for. Do you know what I mean? Like it was just kind of like,
and it really wasn't themed to Disney.
No, didn't.
There's no Disney link to it. a dinosaur ride is so outdated, has no link to Disney. It is a obvious ripoff of Jurassic Park.
Mhm.
Like, it's like Jurassic Park, but we did it with time travel. Like, basically,
yeah. Back to the Future and Jurassic Park.
right. We got both.
Right. We got
have
both. Yeah,
in
we
one.
got both. All in one. 2 in 1.
The only thing that sort of stinks about this announcement is its ideas they have. They didn't announce it as this is the art of what's happening. These are some of the concepts that we're working on and thinking about doing for the retheme of Dino Land. It could be this one, it could be something else, which means if it took 4 years to build one Tron attraction, what's it going to take them to completely demolish that whole area and build entire new lands?
Good point. Because look how long Epcot's taken. Look
Right?
how long Walcott, dude. Look how long Walcott's taken.
And it wasn't that big a transformation in Epcot.
No, dude. It's just going on and on.
So while the promise of this sounds awesome, we might not even end up getting it.
Well, and all you have to do is look at the past, man. The past, history repeats itself. Like with Epcot, we always talk about how there was things that were supposed to happen at Epcot that never happened.
Yeah.
Like they just never happened. The ride in Germany that was supposed to happen never happened. So
I could see where Moana fits in the animal kingdom. It has like an earth vibe to it. And Animal Kingdom is all about like the animals and the earth and like the tree of life. And like I could see where they could make
I do,
Moana
but it's like
into that area.
But you're already doing Moana in Epcot. Do you know what I mean?
You're
Where I'm like
sprinkling a tiny bit of Moana in Epcot.
True, but I'm just like if
you're getting a Moana splash zone. You're getting a Moana splash zone in Epcot. Like I can see like at least we'd get a ride and like some cool stuff. Looks like a log flume.
Ooh,
like if you look on that, like if I have, let me
enhance.
Now, if we go over to this Moana section over here, I'm interested. I've never seen a ride like this, and it seems like so. If you look there, that looks to be a log flume that dips out into
underneath
the lake,
the water,
and then you're like riding the boat around the lake afterwards.
That would be
That's pretty cool.
If they can make that happen.
You know what I mean? Like I've never seen that kind of ride where like mix Space Mountain or Splash Mountain with like Small World.
Yeah. Or like the submarines or whatever that go around in Disneyland, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Nemo.
But see, Jungle Book.
Jungle Book would have been cool.
Why wouldn't you have Jungle Book? You literally.
But I feel like Jungle Book's not as popular.
No, and that's exactly what it is.
Ones.
That's exactly what it is.
You know, they've got to kind of go with what's hot right now.
Right, and Hansel is so hot right now.
So hot right now.
He's so hot right now.
Hello, Antonio.
The
Jungle Cruise. The Jungle. It's Jungle Cruise Splash Mountain. Yes.
Jungle Splash Cruise Mountain. I like it.
I like it.
It's a good morphing.
It's a classic, but I don't think the young kids resonated with it, and that's what they really need to grab.
Yeah. No, but I'm trying to think though. Like Zootopia fits good. I understand Moana, but I'm trying to think of something else that has, animal connection as far as Disney.
The Lion King?
Yeah, why isn't there a Lion King type? Like I know they have the show, but like
I could see where that would be hard to like make an attraction for, but I'm sure they're smart enough they could figure it out.
Yeah, well no, just with some animatronics or something. I don't know.
And then so like over here we've got like looks like the Astro Orbiter or Dumbo.
No, I don't want to go on it. I don't want to do it. Nope. I ain't
Drew's
doing
like,
it.
nope. I don't care what you call it.
Nope. Yeah. You can call it the sweetest ride ever. I ain't going
And
on
I
it,
guess
man.
like that in the back here. I guess that's maybe like the Zootopia area. I don't know.
No, that's when that looks like when Judy Hopps goes into the area where the
You're right.
dude is.
You're
Where
right.
Is he a weasel? What was he? I can't remember.
It's like a mouse.
Or an otter. No, he was an otter. He was an otter. I
Okay.
ought to know that. All
right, and then the
Easy.
other cool we might get, but we might not get, is they're looking to redo Magic Kingdom and add in Encanto and Coco. And I think both of those are pretty darn cool.
Me too.
And they could definitely work because I think we can get some awesome Latin food. That's all I care about, honestly.
Dude. Yep.
We can get some empanadas up in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And some
I'm down with some empanadas.
Oh yeah. Now, the only slightly sad part about this is it sounds like we're going to have to lose the riverboat and Tom Sawyer Island.
See, and I
to
love
make
them
it
both.
happen.
I love them both. I love them both. You know what? And for me, these, in my opinion, I feel like they belong over in Epcot.
Maybe.
I really do.
Those two,
No, I really do.
definitely say. Now, what about this one, which they're also saying is going to come to this area, which I feel like they might be putting too much into a small area and not giving enough for each one.
Right.
Villains Land.
See, and that would be super cool. That would be super cool. I don't know, but you're right about like you don't want to jam too much because then you're gonna only get just a little of.
Then you're gonna add up. You're gonna end up with Avatar and Pandora in an Animal Kingdom.
Yep.
Which is
it's not enough.
So cool.
Yep.
But not enough.
But it's not big. It's not a big enough space.
I feel like trying to do Coco, Encanto, and a Villains Land. I don't know if they have that much land.
No.
I think make it one giant Villains Land and then put Coco and Encanto over in Epcot.
Put them in Epcot, dude. I'm telling you. Mishmash need to be focused into the right part. Yeah, and that's what they really do need to be focused into the right parks, and just make sure it fits correctly. Like I said, like this right here.
Rihanna, everybody's been saying we need a villains park. They could literally make a whole new theme park, just villains.
Yep. They really could. Everything. They could have Nightmare Before Christmas, dude. That's what I say.
So it also goes. So it's not just those areas. That's the beginning, and it's like a bunch of land out past Thunder Mountain also. So maybe they do have. No, I heard that the riverboat and the Tom Sawyer area would be engulfed amongst this,
dude. And I don't know. I feel like I'm one of the few people that really love Tom Sawyer Island. I really do, man. Like I love going out there and
you never go on the boat. I've said it in your live streams before. You never go on the boat.
Never.
I'm like, go on the boat, but you never go on the boat.
We literally were just on the boat on Sunday.
I know.
Literally on Sunday. No, but dude, Tom Sawyer Island and the riverboat.
I'm just joshing.
They're just wonderful. They're just wonderful.
But I feel like they have very little link once again to Disney.
I know. Yeah.
And they're easy for them to go, bye.
Yeah. But you got to realize too, that riverboat that is connected to Liberty Square. You know what I mean? Like, and that's interconnected.
It is part of the Liberty Square, yeah.
But then again, we can't. They're going to change stuff. Progress, man. It's all about changing and freshening things up.
Now, moving on from the park stuff, like I said, there's just so much. This is the Marvel and the Star Wars stuff that we had announced. We're going to have to run through these because we're like going to run out of time.
Yeah.
They finally announced the Fantastic Four will be November 8th, 2024. And they've got a director because it was going to be the guy, John Hughes, who was doing the Spider-Man movies, but he dropped out. So they got a guy called Matt Shackman. You might not know his name, but he was the executive producer and the director of WandaVision.
Okay. There's some hope.
I put some trust in that. I will trust in that.
I will too.
Because I thought WandaVision was great. So that's what we're getting.
I just wonder if the Fantastic Four, if they just, I don't know why they can't get it right.
They've never nailed it.
Nope.
They've never nailed it.
Nope.
And then we've got the new Captain America New World Order movie.
Oh, yeah.
They announced that they didn't give a date for it, but it's going to be the new Captain America with Sam Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the Thunderbolts, which I think is just an awesome concept of a movie. It's their Suicide Squad.
It's their Suicide Squad, which I think is fantastic.
So you've got Taskmaster. Let me see here. So this will conclude Phase 5, and it's got Yelena Belova as Black Widow, John Walker, U.S. Agent, Ava Starr as Ghost, Antonio Dreykov as Taskmaster, Alexei Shostov, Red Guardian. I can't pronounce his name. Alexei, Red Guardian. And Bucky Barnes is even going to be on there, which is weird. Like, it's like, I thought he had his turn to good, but.
Yeah, but he's kind of a bad boy down, you know.
He is a little bit of a bad boy, and they will be run by Elaine. Julie Louis-Dreyfus as Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. Just so great. So great. She will be running them. People have wondered if Baron Zemo will be in there as a member or an enemy, but he's not shown in here. I'm sure they're going to expand it out. They also, because normally in here is Apocalypse is usually part of Thunderbolts in the comics. They don't have him in here, but I wonder if they're, because of he's in She-Hulk right now, they don't want to spoil any storylines from She-Hulk. Mm-hmm. So they didn't want to announce it with this.
Makes sense. But that's going to be super awesome, dude.
That is going to be awesome. Now, this is a Disney Plus show called Iron Heart. And it'll be the girl Riri Williams. And she makes her own Iron Man stuff with information from Tony Stark's stuff because she was at the school he was at. I don't know. She basically makes an Iron Man suit that no one else could make. Like, if nobody else has been able to replicate Tony's technology, but she has.
Okay.
And it's a line from the comics. It's pretty cool. It will get 100% review bombed because it's a female lead taking over Iron Man.
Yep.
So watch for this to literally get destroyed like She-Hulk did. I'm sorry, She-Hulk, I hated on it. It's a fun show. It's a fun show.
I thought it was going to be worse than it was. I'm still on the middle ground. I'm just kind of like, it's okay. I'm already this far into it. I'm going to keep watching it. I don't love
the fact that they've got Wong in it, and the Wong character has been hilarious in it.
That's the saving grace. That was my saving grace. I'm like, okay, they got Wong in here, and he's funny as heck, man. So.
He's funny as heck in there. He's suing a magician. It's hilarious. Like they brought up so many good points. Like in the show, like there's a hack magician, and he has to resort to using like real, Kamar-Taj type magic to get people to be excited. Because if you think about it, if we lived in a world with real superheroes and real magic, seeing a guy pull a rabbit out of a hat would be like
doing a card trick or whatever.
Exactly. Like,
that's it. On. That's all you got, man. Come on.
There's a 14-foot green guy outside breaking through the building.
Yeah. Come on, man. Step up your game. No, you're right. Yep.
So it's been funny to see that, and I think they've done it in a good way. I've enjoyed it more than I enjoyed Miss Marvel so far.
I couldn't finish Ms. Marvel. it just didn't resonate with me. I finished it because I had to. But yeah, I'm enjoying it much more. Now this one is weird. There's a new movie
and it's on Disney Plus. It's going to be October 7th, and it's called Werewolf by Night.
I watched the trailer for this, dude. I watched the trailer last night or the night before, and I was like, okay, let's check it. And I'm like, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand.
I don't either.
Like,
It's filmed in black and white. It's like noir movie. It's supposed to be like a throwback to classic horror movies.
Yeah.
It's based on a comic series, and there's a guy named Jack Russell who is the werewolf by night. And I guess they tried to add like some comedy into it or something. Like, it's a weird trailer. And I guess there's TVA, because these guys look like they're TVA agents that show up in it. Like, it's just
connected. So it's connected to Loki. Which is, yeah, I get it. Like, and I can understand all that. But I watched the trailer and I'm like, what is this about? Like, I was just like, I don't get it. I don't know.
I still don't get it. I still don't know what's going on with it.
I don't know. Maybe it's just,
but it's called Werewolf by Night. And then probably the biggest thing for Marvel that came out of the whole thing was Daredevil Born Again.
So excited. So excited, dude.
So there are people who are worried that because they've said, like, Charlie Cox 100% came out and said, this is not Daredevil season 4. It is a reboot. So they're wondering if a lot of the other characters like Foggy Nelson that we love so much are going to make it back, or how they're going to treat this reboot. But the thing for me that was the most exciting about this whole thing, 18 episodes.
Not 6.
I am
not 8.
Sick. I am sick of this 6 and 8 stuff.
Yep.
They are going to give us 18 episodes. They better not be 10-minute episodes.
But they also better not have about 7 that are like filler episodes.
Yes. Yeah. So like it's one thing you complain when they have too many episodes, and one thing you complain too little. There's a sweet spot where you don't need to do filler episodes, but you get more than 4. It feels like
I think 18 is the sweet number, dude. I like.
It doesn't feel like there
like
has
18.
been enough.
No. It feels like you're just getting into a series and then done. Like Moon Knight, dude. I was just getting into it and then it's done. And I'm like, you know. What's up, Ryan S? What's going on, buddy? Welcome in.
All right, and now I don't have a bunch of images for all this stuff, so we're just going to talk about them. So we also have Secret Invasion coming up, which is the infiltration of the Skrulls, and that's led by Samuel L. Jackson. Love that. That's going to be cool. Where you don't know who's a Skrull and who's who, and it's going to be a big deal.
Because they're shapeshifters, man.
Yeah. Big deal coming up next. So that's all of the Marvel stuff that we know that's going on. So
for
now the Star Wars stuff, we didn't get a whole lot. We got a new Mando trailer. We got some bad news about the Bad Batch, which was supposed to be out very soon. Now it's not coming out till January 4th.
What?
Yeah. Now we are getting 16 episodes, which is good.
Which is good.
But dude, I don't like January 4th.
I don't either. I thought it was supposed to be October. Supposed to be October.
Yeah. There's a new show called Tales of the Jedi, which is an animated show with Mace Windu and Count Dooku and a lot of the backstory of some other characters, which looked kind of cool. It's like a little short mini series type show, kind of Clone Wars-esque. And that was really most of the Star. We didn't get a lot of brand new type Star Wars stuff. They did drop a Hocus Pocus 2 full trailer, which was
oh dude, and that's in 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks.
I know. That's watch party. We need to have like a watch party for that. That's gonna be
It's gonna
so
be
good.
so awesome. I can't wait.
And then there's also a Peter Pan and Wendy live action movie coming. Now, funny story, guys. So we were looking for a movie to watch for movie night, family movie night. And the kiddo saw the trailer for Pinocchio. She's like, I want to watch Pinocchio. And I was like, oh, I've heard it's kind of dark. I know Drew and Queen watched it. Let me send them a message and ask them if they think it's appropriate for the kiddo. And the text message I got back from Queen was all caps. No, 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 no.
Nope. Nope. Not for that age. No. No. Because like the cartoon, the original cartoon, if you watch that, that's really like that gets
Creepy.
pretty dark. That gets creepy and gets dark. And there's some really like some non-kid stuff going on in that. And then you have the live action. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
I didn't think so, but it was funny.
No.
Like she was like, nope, nope, nope.
Yep. No.
And then
But it was good. I enjoyed it. We did enjoy
Okay.
Pinocchio. I thought
So
it was
we had
enjoyable.
in the Wendy and Peter Pan movie, you've got Jude Law playing Hook. That'll be good. I think that'll be cool.
Okay, I didn't know Jude Law was playing. Hook.
Yeah.
I like him, man. I like Jude.
And then
Law.
I guess
Good
like one
actor.
of the probably the biggest thing that came out of the like Disney movies type thing was Jamie Lee Curtis came out on stage in a Doom buggy, and they announced that Jamie Lee Curtis will be playing Madame Leota in the Haunted Mansion movie.
Really?
So like literally like a Doom buggy from the ride comes out on stage and turns around and it's Jamie Lee Curtis. Super cool.
What? Okay. All right. We'll see how she does.
And then I don't know. Jared Leto is the Hatbox Ghost. And I watched Morbius.
I did too. I did.
It was
I enjoyed it.
okay.
I enjoyed it. It
was okay.
It was just like a fun watch.
I don't know if I'd say I liked it, but I made it through it, and I never at one point did I think of shutting it off.
Yeah,
I'll give it
like
that.
I enjoyed it. Was it the best movie of the year? No, but it was
So
a fun watch.
I don't know about him as the Hatbox Ghost.
Jared Leto's a good actor, but when it comes to this certain iconic role, like Hatbox Ghost, the Joker, like
Dude,
the Joker one.
I don't
was just
understand. I don't understand how the next one is a musical. Like, are you just trying to make your comic fans upset?
Yeah, I don't think it could be okay, but I don't think it's going to go.
There are some big problems over at DC. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, I don't know what they can do to fix it because their characters, they have great characters.
They do,
but they're in the wrong hands. I don't know who's the right hands to get in. They're not getting it right, man. They're not getting it right.
So we're getting a Mufasa prequel. I mean,
cool.
Okay.
Not
I'm not jumping out of my seat for it.
No, I'm not like I need to go watch that now. I mean, it's no Hocus Pocus 2, but what is?
No.
What is?
Snow White live action starring Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot as the evil queen. Wonder Woman is going to be the evil queen. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I think she can pull it off.
Behind that. I can get behind that. I wonder what was the feeling when they are saying, talking about Snow White having a live action. And I say this because I know a lot of people have been like, why are they doing this to, the cartoons? Like, don't stop making live action. Because this is not going to stop. This is the classic though. No, but this is the classic, man.
I have not heard any backlash.
No,
I don't think they've done anything weird with casting to mess anybody up. Now the only thing I did hear, the slight backlash is I think they are possibly, I think they were gonna remove the dwarves but then they decided not to remove the dwarves because they thought they were going to do it to not offend the dwarves. But then the dwarves were like, "What the hell are you doing? You're taking our one thing we got away."
No. So I actually read something about it.
Okay, good. I don't know this.
No, like so this is the deal, man. So Disney was like, "Hey, we want to do Snow White." And okay, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I mean, that's what it is. That's the movie, man. So then like Disney was like, "Oh, well, we'll have to get little people, to play the dwarves, obviously." And all of a sudden, Peter Dinklage, and if you don't know who Peter Dinklage is, he was on Game of Thrones that I haven't seen, right? Game of Thrones. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
But I know him from Elf. He's the writer from Elf. But anyway, Peter Dinklage. He came out and started like in the media talking about like, this is, ridiculous. Like, and was like speaking on behalf of all the little people, basically kind of like shaming Disney.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of the little people were like, excuse me, Peter Dinklage is not allowed to speak for all of us just because he's been in a position of like, you know what I mean? Like he's famous and he has money, is that they're like, there's only so many roles for us as actors. And they were like, he can't speak for us. They go, this is fantastic. This is 7 jobs for us. You know what I mean? Like, and after that, like, I guess Disney was kind of like, oh, well, let's not listen to Peter Dinklage. Let's listen to the group over here because they were like, they're like, what is he speaking for all of us for? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I guess that was,
I think as long as you don't make them like the butt of the joke, you don't make them terrible, like you give them character and whatnot.
But they were excited, dude. No, like they were excited. They're like, oh my goodness, we get to be in one of the most iconic Disney movies,
right?
You know what I mean? What an opportunity!
So you say Peter Dinklage will not be playing Dopey?
He will not. No. No. He might be grumpy, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Oh, I like how you worked in the.
I went with it. He'll be a little grumpy. Yeah, they did not like what he had to say because he was speaking on behalf of them, and they were like, "That we want a job."
Yes, they do need to make new items to hold the rights. So there's also that. If they don't make a new, whatever. Oh, I would watch a Flynn Rider prequel 100% more about him before.
All day long, man. All day long. His
awesome.
journey.
Yes. We got a new Little Mermaid teaser trailer that came out. I'm just going to leave that one alone because there's too much of controversy. Too much swirling around that. There's a new Little Mermaid coming out. It's going to be live action.
Some people are excited. Some people are not.
Some people are. Some people aren't. That's what we're going to go with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Zootopia Plus is getting a series on Disney Plus, and it's a series of shorts. They love these shorts.
Yeah,
and they're set during the time of the Zootopia film. So you're going to learn about what some of the other sub characters were doing during the film.
Okay, that's a cool concept, but I got
so like, what was Flash up to while things were going on? You know what I mean? What was Officer Clawhauser doing while this other stuff was going on? But it seems neat.
It does. The shorts thing for me, I feel like they're taken from TikTok and they're, and Instagram where they're like, let's just do a whole bunch of shorts. I'm like, no, man. I want
so
meat
there's
to my
favorite show that my daughter watches is too young for her age, but it's so good that she still likes it. It's Bluey.
I've heard of Bluey, but I've never seen it.
Oh my God. They are 8-minute episodes because they know that kids have no attention span and they're perfect.
Right.
And it's a group of Australian dogs. That's the family.
Okay.
And of course the father gets horribly made fun of and whatnot. But he's an
every
awesome
household.
father. He plays with the kids and it's just so funny and well done. That she'll be watching it and go to change it. I'm like, no. Let's see what happens.
You're like, I need to see what happens. wait, hold on. It's almost over.
You find yourself watching her show, and I'm like, this is good.
Now,
so short little shows can be good.
Clues? Is it
nothing.
Nothing at all? No.
No, more like a Peppa Pig with better comedy.
Okay.
Okay. And now Disney Plus is apparently becoming Amazon Prime.
Okay.
It's the best way I can explain it. They're giving us new subscriber perks as a Disney Plus member. So you will get 6 months of Uber One membership for free. And Uber One gets you like discounts, 10% discounts on all your Uber rides, no delivery fees for Uber Eats, and a bunch of stuff. And then they made a deal with the AMC theaters where they like re-release Disney movies in the theaters, and like Disney Plus members get special ticket pricing to go watch them. And then Disney Plus members get to like build special points when they go to AMC theaters, which they will then be able to redeem for like movie tickets and such. You're going to get special access to Shop Disney merchandise. So you're going to get like special items that you can only buy because you're a Disney Plus member. There's a Disney Cruise Line offer, which sounds ridiculous. No, I think it's for everybody, Stephanie Kramer. From what I understand, there's a Disney Cruise Line offer where with 2 full paid fares, a third person in the cabin will stay for free, which is
that's a pretty good deal. Yeah,
discount for something you pay $12.99 a month for.
Right.
You're going to get a National Geographic digital subscription and extra stuff. They're just trying to throw anything in there to make it stick. Now, Bob Paycheck came out and said that he believes that Disney Plus is way underpriced for the value they provide, that they don't charge enough. As if he wanted more people to boo him. When he came on stage at D23, it was audible boos. Audible boos in the thing. Like you could 100% make it out that he was being booed.
Oh man, that can't.
I don't know when all this starts. I didn't see any information. This is just what they're.
I can't.
I know.
No. Just I'm just like, well, first of all, dude, really, you're gonna be like, it should be more money for Disney Plus, dude. What?
So I don't agree.
No,
because yes, I watch Disney Plus, but here's what I watch. I almost exclusively watch the new Star Wars and stuff that comes out. So when the new stuff comes out, I'll watch that show. I'll be watching that thing. But it's not like a Netflix where like I need something to watch, so I'll just go pop on Disney Plus and scroll through a bunch of stuff to find something to watch.
Right. Yeah.
They don't have that deep catalog.
Right.
That like a Netflix has, where you can find something weird that you'd never thought to watch.
Well, and with Netflix too, it's like they'll be like, "Oh, we're gonna have this. We got the rights for a month for this movie that we're gonna, you know what I mean? We're gonna put this on Netflix, and then it'll
like
go,
Morbius.
and then it'll like Morbius, things like that." So
yeah, he feels that they need to charge more money for it.
Of course, because Disney and everything is not as expensive enough already.
Right.
That's all right. We're all going to get rich one day, and money won't even bother us.
No, we won't even know.
We
won't care.
Throw money at Disney Plus all day long.
Now, we made it through that pretty good. That was pretty much everything. That was the high level stuff that I found from the D23 stuff. Some cool stuff was announced. I'm excited. I wish we were getting more for us, but hey.
You know what though? But maybe next D23 we'll get a whole bunch of stuff.
Maybe it'll be all about us on the next D23.
Now what is the thing that you're the most excited about out of all of the news tonight? What is the one thing that you're like, yes?
Ooh, that's
just
tough.
Curious. I know, or a couple things. What's your top 2 or 3?
Daredevil. Daredevil born
yeah,
again.
Daredevil for me.
I'm all down for that. As far as the parks stuff, I would say, God, there's nothing that really I'm like, yay, because it's not for us.
True. Well, I'm excited about the Tiana thing, man. Like I love Splash Mountain and everything, but I can't wait to see what they're going to do with that.
That's the new thing we're getting, which is cool.
And it's coming up fairly soon.
And Tron, I'm excited about Tron. Eventually,
yeah, Tron. Even though it's supposed to be this year, but hey, and last year and year before that,
and then another year, and one more year,
and one more year.
So, because we have to, there's another food guide that came out from Disney Parks.
Ooh.
Some new foods coming to the parks. So I figured we'd talk about it.
Why not? Make everybody hungry. I'm gonna have to eat something after this.
This always happens. Like I end the show and I'm like, God, I really need to eat something.
No, I know. Well, we talked about Cuban food earlier, and all I've been thinking about is a Cuban. I want to eat a Cuban.
I want a Cuban. No, and some Cuban coffee.
And oh man, Cuban coffee is so good.
Cuban coffee is so good. It's the best. It is legitimately the best.
So good.
So this just came out like a day ago. Some new foods at Disney parks.
Okay.
The Gasparilla Floridian Resort. The Gasparilla Island Grill has some new stuff. We got some breakfast dishes, an acai bowl with a house-made acai sorbet, strawberries, bananas, blueberries, granola, and agave.
It sounds nice and healthy.
Yeah, and then we've got an egg white breakfast wrap with spinach, roasted tomatoes, and feta served on a flour tortilla.
That sounds pretty good.
I'd eat the heck.
I would house
out of that.
I love feta cheese, man. Oh, Jamie, you're killing me right now.
It's a Cuban. Speaking of Cubans,
come on.
Moving on to lunch and dinner, the Italian sandwich features ham, salami, capicola provolone, lettuce, tomato, onions, banana, peppers, Italian dressing, and olive aioli served on a sub roll.
Dude, there is so much flavor going on.
Classic sub. That is just the classic right there.
Sounds so good.
Michelle Fogarty is excited about the new cruise ship, even though it's 4 years away. Let us know in the comments. What are you guys excited about while we talk about this food? Yeah. And we'll go back over that. There is a caprese sandwich. Okay. Red, yellow, and fire roasted tomatoes, fresh mozzarella, arugula, lettuce, basil, sherry vinaigrette, basil aioli, and a balsamic reduction. Served on roasted tomato focaccia.
Ooh.
That sounds very good. And now, dude, the Cuban sandwich. Mojo roasted pork, ham, Swiss, a pickle, and mustard served on a Cuban bread. They went classic. They didn't mess with it.
No, don't mess with a sandwich that is legit.
This is the Gasparilla Grill at the Grand Floridian.
And I know where that is. You know why I know where that is? Because
I was in there one
time. I was in there one time, and somebody's like, "Hey, where did you get that cupcake?" And I was like, "I have no idea where I am." and then somebody in the comments like, "Drew, you're in the Gasparilla Grill," and I'm like, "Oh, all right."
True. This is where you are.
This is where you're at, dude. I was like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, don't mess with the classic, dude. But I will ask for extra pickles on my Cuban.
I would agree with that.
Gotta
now,
have extra
there's
pickles.
also a blackened chicken sandwich, blackened chicken, pepper jack, coleslaw served on a brioche bun. Of all the stuff that was there, a classic Italian hoagie, a Cuban sandwich, that focaccia
caprese thing, beautiful looking thing. Ugh.
There's a broccoli and tomato roasted flatbread. That sounds good.
Okay.
And then now we're going to move on to dinner. There is a mojo chicken bowl. Mojo chicken, jasmine rice, sweet potato, cilantro, scallion aioli, black bean, and tomato salad. And if you want a plant-based option for a very unattractive looking dish,
dude,
the mojo Satan bowl. It is literally a bowl of Satan, if you ask me.
Dude, it looks so. It looks like
What is
plastic food.
seitan?
It looks like plastic food.
Seitan. What the heck is that?
I gotta look it up right now. I'm gonna look it up. How do you spell it?
Seitan.
Yep. Okay. We're gonna find out. All right. Seitan is a food made from gluten, the main protein of wheat. It is also known as. I'm not even gonna try to read those.
Come on, Drew, give it a try. Come on.
No, I feel like I'm going to say a bad word if I try it. but what is it? Just says it's gluten. Like, what does that even mean? It's made from
So if
gluten?
everybody's allergic to gluten, don't eat this.
Do not eat that because it's.
I had to
literally
open this
made.
up because I had to zoom in on. Okay, that's chicken. That's Satan.
Dog food, maybe. I don't know.
It looked
and maybe it
very
tastes
dog
good.
foody to me.
Maybe it
I'm
tastes
sorry.
good, but it
It might, but
very
it is unattractive as heck.
It's very. Yep.
That
I know,
is
like-
not appetizing looking.
What they should have done with the picture is like take some of the tomatoes and like kind of off. You know what I'm saying?
Covered the
So you-
whole thing with it and more sauce.
and
much
covered it.
more
Never
sauce.
showed the Satan or the Satan.
Well, you never want to show Satan. It's
No,
very
you
dangerous to show Satan.
You really don't. But that does. It's like cat food, dude. It kind of looks like
It
cat
does. It looks like bad cat food.
food.
For me, that's
Whoa,
a
no touchy.
Yeah.
No touchy.
yeah. That's definitely not for me.
No, thank you.
I mean,
The,
I got nothing
the-
against vegans, nothing
No,
at all.
no, no.
I actually just made a vegan recipe the other day.
Really?
It was just beans. I made my own red beans in the Instant Pot and like all my own seasonings and whatnot, and it's all vegan, which is good. So I'm good if it tastes good and looks good. That does not look good.
No, and you and I have talked about that before. Which, like, I have no qualms with eating vegan food or vegetarian food or whatever, as long as it tastes good, but also like make it look nice.
Speaking of looking nice, I'm sorry, that is a boiled looking hot dog on the left there.
Dude. Yeah,
That is not looking good.
that looks like a picture from 1978, a catalog for a picnic.
It
Go on
does.
your
It
Sunday-
looks like
on
it
your
should be in
Sunday
black and
picnic.
white.
Yeah, dude, like go on a picnic this Sunday.
So this is at Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa, the Backstretch Pool Bar. They're calling that a New York style hot dog.
What is on
An
top
all
of
beef
that?
hot dog styled, covered in New York style onions. So they're trying to do like a soubrette, but if you're gonna do a soubrette, why not just use a soubrette?
What is a soubrette? I don't even know what that is.
They're like your red snappers that you were
Oh,
talking
okay.
about. They're the long,
Yeah, yeah.
skinny hot dogs that they serve at
Love it.
the hot dog carts in New York.
Oh,
And then you
yeah,
can
yeah.
get them with the onions and whatnot, but that just looks
Gotcha.
terrible. It looks like a kid's meal.
I'm telling you, dude, it looks like from a Sears catalog or something. Like,
And then we've got buffalo chicken nachos. It doesn't even
That-
look cool. Shirley Brewer, you're right. It does not look cool.
no, it really doesn't.
And there's
it
a
looks so
debate.
boring.
We have lit a fire in the chat amongst whether that Italian sandwich was a hoagie or not. There is
Uh-oh.
some fighting going on in here over
Uh-oh.
whether it's a hoagie or not.
Ooh. Call it a sub, a hoagie,
A grinder.
a grinder. I always love that. A grinder.
And Disney just went with Italian sandwich. I think they were trying to stay safe.
Mm-hmm. They didn't want to.
Now those buffalo chicken nachos look pretty good.
They do, but
Buffalo
like,
sauce, creamy blue cheese queso, and celery over chips
but
instead of nachos. Can you call it nachos if it's over potato chips?
and that's what I was just gonna say. Because I mean, is it technically nachos?
It's
'Cause
not.
It's like I don't feel like it's nachos. I feel like I think they should have their own name for it. You know what I mean? Like because they've been doing this a lot with potato chips, putting stuff on
Well, you've got
potato chips.
tachos
Oh,
because tater tots with stuff over them as
so
tachos.
good, so good.
So
you can call these
chachos?
chachos.
Chachos?
Wait, isn't that a Spanish word?
It is. They're chichos?
Wait, wait. it's-
CHI for chip, Chai Chos?
Chiptos. Chiptos? Chiptos?
I don't know. they're gonna all fight and behind Denny's over the Italian sub slash.
Go behind a Subway.
Yeah. Pachos? Like potato
You know what? They're
chips.
Pachos. We're going to
They're
call them Pachos. I like it.
Billy Glenn
Pachos.
got it. Pachos. Pachos
Nice
works.
Billy. Nice job. They're Pachos.
And now we're moving over to Epcot.
Okay.
And the restaurant that none of us eat in, Sunshine Seasons, which is the one in the Land Pavilion down at the bottom.
Why don't we eat there?
None of us has eaten. Drew, the next time we are at Epcot together, we are going to go to Sunshine Seasons and we're going to get something from there.
We have to. Literally, I've never eaten there, and I've been in there a million times.
Of course, because it's got Soarin', it's got the land.
Yeah. I mean, like just sat down there and stared at where the food is. I'm like, oh, they sell food here.
Yeah.
Never gotten it.
Oh, speaking of that area, like we were thinking of doing, so the wife, we watched 98 Degrees, the Epcot concert. She was really excited about that. And she wants to watch Boys to Men.
Oh yeah.
So because of our, like, it was hard to get seats and whatnot, we thought about doing their dinner reservation, eat to the beat. Literally, like you make a dinner reservation and then you get reserved upfront seating. A couple of different restaurants and whatnot. One of them is the Garden Grill, which we have never eaten at.
Oh, the rotating
restaurant with characters. So we thought, okay, we get characters, we get a buffet, all you can eat, and then we go get to watch Boys to Men. So we're looking into doing that. That might be something we have coming up.
That's not a bad idea, but hey, if you want to save money, dude, literally what you can do is get in line, and then when everybody goes into the show, right, you literally can wait for like let everybody go watch that first show. It sounds silly, but I'm telling you, you'll like it. And just wait for that show, and you'll literally be first in line for the next show.
Right.
And then you'll that's what we did with Blue October, dude.
Okay.
We literally were the first ones in, and we got front row. So
nice.
Just an idea.
Michelle Fogarty really enjoyed the Garden Grill. We'd never eaten there, so we thought it might be fun.
And Sally Turner didn't like Sunshine Seasons.
Well, they've got some new offerings for you, Sally. We've got a ham, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich on a Kaiser roll. That's a New Jersey thing. Ham, egg, and egg. They call it Taylor ham and cheese.
Okay.
It's a Taylor ham, egg, and cheese, and it's big up in New Jersey. Like literally, that is like all people eat for breakfast where I'm from. There's overnight oats. Those look like fish tacos. Okay. Roast beef, chilled roast beef, chimichurri aioli, cheddar arugula, and red onion on a Kaiser roll with potato chips.
Dude, you had me at chimichurri. I love chimichurri sauce, dude.
That sounds pretty good.
I'll get into that.
We've got a vegetarian vegetable sandwich. Fish tacos available before 4 p.m. because apparently fish goes bad after 4. It combines fire roasted corn salsa, creamy jalapeno piri piri sauce, and radish.
My issue with these fish tacos is it's breaded fish.
I'm good with that. I'm good with breaded fish on fish tacos. Sometimes I'll get them crispy. I like them packet.
I just have had such good fish tacos that literally when it's breaded fish, it's just not. It's not a taco.
I'll go either way. I'll go either
way.
Will
you really? Yeah. See, I don't care for the breaded fish for tacos.
And then Magic Kingdom's bringing the booze. This is like
glow cubes?
Those are lots of glow cubes, but they also have alcohol in them.
Ooh.
Which is a kind of a first for Magic Kingdom.
Oh yeah.
Normally you can't get alcohol in Magic Kingdom.
I feel like they've been a little more lenient over time with this.
So the Jungle Cruise Cantina will have it. It's called the Jungle Bird Cocktail. There's a Golden Haze Margarita, Liberty Tree Tavern will get and the Diamond Horseshoe are going to get drinks. So it's in the seated restaurants where you can get them. You can't just like
Walk around,
pull
with
up
your
to a
bevy.
stand and walk around with a drink. So it's a little harder for people to get hammered and get dragged out in a wheelchair like the lady did from Epcot the other day. Did you see that?
Oh yeah,
That was not good.
oh yeah,
Not good.
and that's why we never liked bringing our kids in the evening to Epcot. Man.
Yeah, drinking around the
Like,
world gets a little hardcore.
It's like, dude, what are you doing? Go to downtown Orlando if you're gonna
Wow.
get nutty.
Sally says breakfast at the Garden Grill was good. Dinner was the worst meal she's had in 30 years. How long ago was that,
Wow.
Sally?
Hopefully they've upped the ante.
Yes. All right. These are looking interesting.
That looks like tachos.
Yes, they are. And this is on the West Coast. This would be Disneyland.
Of course.
We've got a bacon and sour cream stuffed baked potato. I love a good baked potato.
Oh,
Are you a
all
baked
day
potato
long,
fan?
dude. All day long, man. All day long. I would eat a baked
You know
potato
what I
every
really
day.
like when they do it? When they season the skin with like a salt,
like oil
and salt.
Yeah, oh yeah, dude.
and then you can
Oh,
eat
yeah.
the skin.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
No, that's what I'm all about, dude.
Yes. And then we've got some sort of roast beef type sandwich
With
in the
cabbage,
corner there.
maybe with cabbage.
Pacific pastrami sandwich with
Ooh, okay.
ghost pepper cheese sauce. How come they got all the cool stuff, man? I want ghost pepper cheese sauce
Dude, I know. I want something spicy.
with house-made sauerkraut on a toasted French roll. That sounds good. The cappuccino cart has pumpkin spiced horchata cold brew. That sounds good. I love a
Ooh.
horchata.
Oh, me too, dude. So
And
good.
add a pumpkin spice to it would be okay.
I'm down with that. Give me
Let's see,
pumpkin.
a tamale plate. Okay. Green
please.
chili tamales with Spanish rice and pinto beans. And then,
I'm so
dude,
hungry.
ghost pepper potato bites. Ghost pepper cheese sauce, smoky bacon, and pickled jalapenos.
What? Like, no, I
Come
don't
on.
understand. Why don't we get any of this, like, the spicy, like, cool type food?
I want some cool spicy stuff. Oh, that food looks delicious.
Everything looks delicious right now. Oh,
That is the Grand California Hotel and Spa. We've got achote shrimp and grits. You would try that, I think, Drew. That looks
I would
good.
definitely eat the shrimp, but I would try grits, even though
And it's got Oaxaca cheese, chili butter, roasted cherry tomatoes, and aromatic herbs.
thought you were going to say
um,
ghost cheese.
Steak frites. I love a good steak frites. Hickory molasses glazed prime flat iron, garlic parmesan thin fries, blue lake beans, and a demi glaze with compound butter.
Dude, this is making me so hungry right now. Oh, this is why we got to get rich, so we can just fly over to Disneyland.
Everybody had steak dinners tonight. What did you eat for dinner
Now I
tonight,
want
Drew?
steak.
What did you make?
what
What
did
did you
I-
have for dinner tonight?
What did I have? I had chicken strips, rice. What else did I have? Oh, and corn on the cob.
There you go. That's not bad.
Yeah. But now I want steak.
Now I want steak. Oh, these are pretty. Man, California gets all the pretty food.
They're very artistic, I noticed, out in Cali, dude. Like plating
Thick
wise.
and fluffy Japanese pancakes. Have you ever had Japanese pancakes, by the way?
I have, and I've actually tried to make them, and
I've
I've
made them.
come
They're
close.
hard to make.
I've come close, but then it deflated, and I'm like, oh.
I got it. I actually was able to make real
really?
legit Japanese pancakes. I was able to do it.
They're tough.
I have a video on my Dad Got This channel for it. But they're so good. They're like fluffy and spongy. They're
They're
so
spongy.
good.
They're like jelly almost. They look like jelly.
Yeah.
They wiggle.
Yes, they are awesome. And now it's at the Tangaroa Terrace. Okay.
Tangaroa. Yeah.
Oh, dude. Now this tonkatsu ramen, pork broth, wavy noodles, pork belly, green onion, shiitake mushrooms, black
Look at those
garlic
eggs.
oil,
Look at those
soft
eggs.
boiled eggs, and nori. Oh, I want ramen now. I want like real ramen. We have like an instant ramen with the black garlic oil. It's way better than your regular machu ramen.
But it's not the same.
It doesn't have it. It doesn't have pork belly. It doesn't have the egg. It doesn't have any. It's just the noodles and the broth. And
and it gives you it gives you a little taste, but not the whole spiel.
I need to make a ramen egg. I know how to make those. Those are fun to make.
You need to come over in my area because I got to bring you to.
There's a ramen place you told me.
I just remembered it, dude. I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't been back there. We need to go over there.
Yes,
amazing.
We'll go to the Lakeland Antique Mall and then we'll go out for ramen.
Absolutely.
And Trader Sam's is serving up the zombie alcoholic beverage. And hey,
cupcakes. Are those?
It's Queen's cupcake update.
You had to have one
because we all know Queen loves the cupcakes, and that cupcake looks totally real. That's totally not photoshopped in there.
And at Downtown Disney, Sprinkles, which we have one here, so I wonder if we've got this cupcake, is the La Gloria caramel cupcake with pecans, dulce de leche filling, and salted caramel frosting with cinnamon sugar.
Oh, dude, that's legit.
Sounds good.
So good. Oh, that looks.
Oh my gosh.
Dulce
Then
de
there's
leche.
a pumpkin
So
spice latte cupcake with marshmallow cream, Cuban coffee frosting.
Dude. And where is this? Oh,
Sprinkles
Downtown Disney.
cupcakes.
That's right. Yeah. Disneyland.
I hope they have these at our Sprinkles. And the salted chocolate caramel cake filled with ganache, topped with dark chocolate frosting, served with a dulce de leche drizzle. You know what? I haven't been over to Sprinkles since Gideon's and Everglazed opened up.
I don't think I have either, dude. I forgot about Sprinkles until right now.
Until all of this.
Might have to go over there.
Oh, so that is the food guide for some of the new foods coming out into the parks and the places, and they look good.
And Smelly Pirate Water, what's going on? And yeah, we know, man. Like Disneyland crushes with their food. Always looks prettier, and they always get like
Sounds
a little
better.
more unique. But they get like more unique type things.
We get cat food with Satan. We get Satan's cat food.
It's Satan's cat food.
Satan's cat food.
I almost want to try it just to say I've had Satan's cat food. You know what I mean?
What'd you have for dinner tonight? Satan's cat food.
Satan's cat food. Excuse me? You heard me.
I had a chicken coconut curry with a Jamaican curry that I found at Publix.
Really?
Yeah.
Curry. I love curry, dude. So
I had to go real light with it because I never know how powerful it's going to be. So I taste it. Okay, it doesn't taste spicy to me, but apparently I'm the worst person to eat that because I had some Korean noodles today and I ate them. I'm like, oh, these are good. I want to try it. The wife's like, yeah, sure. She's, oh my God, it's so spicy. I'm like, there's no spice. Like, so I know I'm a terrible judge of it. So I only put a little bit of the curry in there. And then I made it.
I'm the same way though. No, like I'm the same way where I'll like put some spice on something and I'm like, totally fine. Then Queen will be like, oh, let me try it. Same deal, dude. I'm like, oh yeah. She's like, it's spicy. I'm like, not really. It's okay. You know. And she's like,
it has a little kick. It was a little
kick. And like for her, she's like, this thing is unedible.
Their head explodes.
I'm like, maybe I burned my tongue, my taste buds.
Well, we are people who have eaten 9 million Scoville items. So
that is true. That is true. So there's that.
Yeah.
There is.
So I made a nice little coconut curry with some Jamaican curry, which is very nice tonight.
Look at you getting all fancy.
And I'm making fish tacos tomorrow, buddy. That's dinner tomorrow. Really? I'm making mahi fish tacos. Blackened.
You gotta have them blackened, dude. That's what I'm saying. That is how I need
mahi fish tacos.
Yep, that's how I gotta have my fish tacos, man. And grouper, blackened grouper.
No, we have not made it to the next peanut because we haven't hit 1,000 subscribers yet. If you guys want us to eat the next peanuts, find some people to subscribe. I think we're 125 away.
120.
Oh yeah, I do know
Yeah.
about Jersey corn. Jersey corn is amazing. I love Jersey corn.
What is Jersey corn? I don't know what that is.
Just corn from New Jersey.
Okay.
It's just corn that's grown in New Jersey. It's sweeter
Mm.
than the corn down here. It's just delicious. It's probably the same, but like growing up in Jersey, we feel like ours is better.
No, and I get that. It makes sense. But
Yeah.
in Maine, we have pretty good corn now. It's corn. I think corn in the north is just typically tastier.
Yeah.
You know, I've had some down here that was local, and it was like,
I do
Not
want to. I
bad.
never have gone to the Zellwood Corn Festival.
wait, didn't you send me a thing that's where they have like the corn maze, right?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
Got to go to the corn maze.
We got to go to the Corn Festival, buddy. And the Strawberry Festival. I've never been to the Corn Festival. I've never been to the Strawberry Festival. I haven't been to any.
I haven't either. I've never been to the Strawberry Festival. And when I first moved down here, like everybody that at my work was like, Strawberry Festival. And I'm like, what do you mean Strawberry Festival? And I'm thinking like it was little. And then I saw it's a gigantic, huge thing for the like. They have like
Michelle
named
Fogarty,
country
yep.
acts.
Yeah. If
Corn.
anybody's been on TikTok lately, they know the Corn song from the little kid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I had corn. I just ate corn.
Me
tonight.
too.
was
I
good.
had corn the other night. I grilled some corn.
Oh,
Where I
dude,
made I
so
did
good.
grilled corn with what else did I grill? I grilled some salmon
Ooh,
and then I
nice.
grilled a Korean barbecue. Kalbi.
You are just
the
a
other night.
grilling.
I have been
fool, my friend.
grilling like crazy lately. I ruined a rack of ribs.
That's
'cause I put-
painful.
I
That's
put
painful.
a rub on it that I had never used before,
Mhm.
and it was so salty. Like I had to wash my ribs off in the sink to get the salt out of it. It was that bad.
It was probably still salty.
And it was still
After-
too salty.
Yeah.
I had to put something
you know,
like
like-
super spicy on mine to counteract the saltiness, but the family couldn't do that, so they were kind of screwed.
Yeah. Or just have them put some sugar. Put some sugar on it.
Put some ketchup on there for the kiddo.
Put some ketchup on it. You'll love it. Put some maple syrup all over it.
Yes.
That'll
Mr. Drew.
really make it sparkle.
What do you have going on, buddy?
Well, we're gonna be live tomorrow. I honestly,
Okay.
after we end the stream, we got to figure out when we're
Where?
going and where we're going because we don't know if we're gonna go in the morning or if we're gonna go later. Got to check weather. But we will be
Okay.
live tomorrow. So if you're subscribed to Drew in the Moment, keep your notification bell on. And
The
we will
evenings
be-
has been rough with the rain.
Oh my dude! Like, wait, what's today? Tuesday. Yeah, last night. Last night it was fine. Didn't get rained on or anything. I was driving back home, and halfway back, dude, monsoon rain.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking like no, I was going 40 miles an hour on the highway, like just
Yeah.
like a little grenade.
Today we had such heavy rains. There was like our roads in our neighborhood were flooded.
Yeah. Oh, that
Like,
was dude last night, man. That's
up
what it
the
was.
sides of the car and
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, that was like
so it's
last
tough.
night.
I
We were
could see where like
hydroplaning.
going out to the parks at night would be tough.
And that's what I've been telling Queen, where I'm like, at least in the morning, you have a better shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we could start our stream, and then if it starts raining, we can leave. But like nighttime, that's typically when it's been
Interesting.
raining. So, but yeah, and Sunday we'll be back, I believe, at Magic Kingdom. I think
Usually.
But what do you got coming up? What do you got going on?
I think I'm going to head out to the outlets tomorrow morning. So I'll have an outlet vlog out tomorrow, hopefully. We are going to Taverna Opa this weekend
Oh,
for a little bit of dinner and belly dancing. I won't be doing the belly dancing, but
oh, come
watching it.
on! Everybody's doing it.
I threatened the kiddo to
Everybody's-
do it. She's like, Dad, stop.
I'm not going to kiss you on the cheek, and you better stop.
Stop it. And
Stop it.
Uncle Drew, we may have to ask Uncle Drew to use his Universal Orlando annual pass holder discount because we went out to Mama Della's over at Universal's Lowe's Portofino Bay Hotel.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. That hotel is gorgeous. And
Gotta
we
go
were in the
there.
little shop and they had a Harry Potter section.
Oh yeah.
And the kiddo has the Harry Potter books and she's just starting to read them.
Oh,
And she's
perfect.
like, I
age,
want
yeah.
a wand. And we're like, no. maybe later, because Uncle Drew gets 20% off. If we
Yeah,
buy a
because
wand.
those ain't cheap, man. She probably wants the interactive one, right? She
Oh
wants
no,
the interactive
yes, she
one.
wants the
obviously.
real one. Yeah.
the real deal one. Yeah, because that's I think they were
So yeah,
80, maybe 70.
yes,
like that,
they were
so.
they were not cheap. The basic ones were 55.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I think it's like
think
$20 more, 25.
yeah, something like that. So I was like, well, maybe we'll wait for Christmas time and
Yeah.
I'll have Uncle Drew use his discount for us.
Yeah, we'll go out and get one. They ain't cheap, man.
They are not. So yeah, we got that. I got that vlog coming out soon. I have a vlog where I ruined ribs. Will be coming out on the Dad Got This channel. That I did a whole video on. It took 7 hours to cook them, and yeah, because I was trying out a new thing.
It could be what not to do.
It's literally like everything was great about them except for I used way too much rub, and the flavor was bad. So it was a lesson learned.
And that's
what I got
you
going
gotta
on.
learn in life. You gotta learn in life, Jamie. Learn from your
But
mistakes.
yeah, that's what's going on with us. Thank you guys for joining us. There's so much news, a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah,
Leave a
amazing.
comment down below with what you're most excited about from this whole D23 stuff. Not in the chat. I want you to actually leave a legitimate, real comment on this
Real
video.
one. Not a fake one.
And let us know, because I'm interested and we'll talk about it next week. What was the most exciting thing that people had in there? So real comment, not in the chat, like comment
In
down
the comments,
below. way down there. So that's it.
Wait.
And if you want us to eat the next spicy peanut, we need to hit 1,000 subscribers.
We do. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors.
Drew,
Yeah.
that guy over there. What is the only way to live?
There's only one way, Jamie. It's in the moment. And that guy right over there, not going to do an outro tonight for you guys.
Nope. I'm not.
He never
I
will.
won't do one tomorrow either.
No, he won't. Or next week.
No.
Nope, not
And
gonna
you
happen.
can't find a video of me doing an outro. It's not possible. It
No,
doesn't exist.
It's
doesn't exist.
impossible. Possible.
That's it.
I begged him.
Good night.
He won't do it. Night, guys.
Good night.
Go eat something. I got